My honor left a long time ago.
That's my Night Flyer, Texumo. Both Texumos have the same motor setup. You might have seen one of my other videos on that. I've actually put more strips on there. It flies a little bit heavier, but it's still great at night. That's one of my first planes I'd learned to fly with. This thing here I'm still scared off, only because I know how much it's worth. I do throw it around a bit every now and then. It's good for flat spins, inverted flat spins. You can check out my video on that. Radjet, I had one of those. I let my mate fly it and it probably flew for about 5 seconds. It was a bit of a beater, so I didn't mind if he crashed it. This one here I'm actually giving away to a friend of mine. That's the drivetrain out of the crash one. I'll give him that as well, just so he has backup. My 3D plane, it's actually not too bad. I've been told it's not the best to learn on, but I have fun throwing it around anyways. I probably get about 15-minute flight times on a 2200 and 10 minutes on a 1800 3S. My Sky Raider, I'm thinking about getting rid of this. I don't really fly it. It flies nice and scale. Okay, this is my Wraith. I don't think I've actually shown much of this on my channel. Just a quick rundown. 2.2 Proline beadlocks, chisel tyres, soft compound. It's probably a special name for that. I can't bloody remember at the moment. Got Vanquish lockouts, Vanquish links, 8-degree C hubs, Vanquish, universals. Got the 90mm G transition G-made shocks. It's probably one of my faves. I did have it on the SCX-10, but I wanted the blue King shocks. Also got the Panhard kit in the front there. You might be able to see it. Yeah, there you go. Pretty much stock standard interior, your basic lighting front and rear. Okay, on with the next. Okay, this one's my MI4 chassis. It's a bit dirty. We had a comp last weekend going. I came third, which is my first podium for a while. My heart hasn't been in drifting, but now that I'm getting it set up properly, I'm starting to get back into it. This one's got a Tekin 6.5 turn. It's actually tuned down as well. You don't really need it to go that fast for drifting anyways. I'll put the body on for you. It's a new 86 shell. It's pretty banged up. I like to call them battle scars. A lot of people give me a hard time about using pink. It's actually cherry red, but they always say pink. I don't mind. It mainly started off when everybody was giving me a hard time with my first painted shell, which was pink, and I just decided to stay with it. Mainly for my drifters anyway. Get around behind here. There's no exhaust on this one at the moment, I keep losing them. Okay, on with the next. Okay, this is I think this is my latest shell, aside from my SCX10 honcho body. This is my latest drift body. I did have stealth mounts in the front and the back, but I ended up putting what looks like corrugated iron in the back. It's I'm going for a apocalypse type theme, or a Frankencar, whatever you want to call it. But, this one's mainly for my MI5 chassis by Schumacher. This is an up close personal look at that for you. Just a hobby wing, 7.5 turn. Just one sec, I'll be right back. I'll put the body on. That's the chassis with that body on. Bit of blood spatter. Just really small zip ties, give it a stitched up look. Some mesh for the windows. You can actually see on the back here I've written, let me get it to focus, aim small, miss small. Shot of the rear there, personalised plates, shelving, Wraith, SCX10, Cedric shell, it's Bozazuku style. You can check out my video there on my channel. One of the older 86s, my Apocalypse car, new 86, that's the one with the, you can open and close the bonnet. That's just a dummy chassis. It's my first crawler body that I did. And all my junk down here. I really need to work something out for down here. Everything I need's there, it's at arm's length, but throw some ideas at me. I'm thinking of making like a parts wall at the back there, or a tool wall at the back there. There's my parts wall, the winch. I don't run the winch for comps, it's just purely for looks and a bit of fun pulling mates up inclines and that. And the candy dropper. Another warbird. This is probably my favourite one to fly. And my big 3. I took all the decals off, or most of the decals off. I found they just started flaking away anyways. Excuse the calendar there. I'm not going to go over too much because there's a bit more to see if I go further on. Sorry guys. The tail. I just wanted to keep it subtle. Alright, thanks guys. If any of my subscribers would like to set me a challenge in making a video with the stuff that you've seen, be creative as possible and I'll try and do it, as long as it doesn't involve destroying something. Just a basic idea and I'll try and do it. Even if you want to incorporate flying, if you just give me a basic script, just very basic, in the comment section below. Let me know what you want to see. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.